Welcome to Sports Talk with John and John. I'm John.
And I'm the son.
That's my baby. And we've got the shark sitting in the show. You listen to America's, or I would say the internet's favorite father and son sports podcast.
You're definitely not
Sign
biased.
up. Well, clearly, it's a bias out of love, and it's a bias out of respect, and it's a bias because I just think my sons are amazing, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And any father that doesn't think his sons are amazing or his children are amazing, him and I need to have a conversation. Anyway, you can email and subscribe. Listen to us at YouTube at Sports Talk with John at YouTube.com. Keep those comments coming. I love to hear them. We love the smoke. We'll take it from anybody. We're not afraid. We're not going to walk away. We're not going to run from it. And we'll say your name on the air as we read your comment to you. Email us at sportstalkwithjohn@gmail.com. And, of course, always leave a message at sportstalkwithjohn at our dedicated phone number. We don't have a secretary yet, but one day there may be a person on the other end of that line going, hi, how can I help you? It's 504-434-2509. We are going to my favorite topic, the King. And I heard it on a previous telecast, I think it was Tuesday, that my two sons, it would actually be my three sons if they were all here, but it's my two sons because they had the absolute audacity to speak in non-reverence about the King. One of them even said, go away, hang it up,
No,
let it go.
I said just leave.
Just leave, right. Whatever. The other one's like, you know what, John, I think he should just pack it up. It's just over. I'm like, what are they talking about?
Let it go.
Let it go.
Here we go. How about this? We drop 29 on you, and we shoot over 45% from threes. And we are the player of the game. And we do win the victory. And the three-headed monster is a real thing. This is
Are you talking about DeAndre Ayton in that three-headed monster list?
No. Ha. It's the King, Luka, and AR-15. And that's the order it is. And that's the order. That's the order. I don't want to hear Luka. I don't want to hear it. Why?
Stop it.
Say, Dad, why? Okay, this is why.
Stop it.
This is why. Luka has a green light to shoot. This is an unbelievable shooter.
Go ahead. You know what? The floor is yours. Go and filibuster this. Go. The floor is yours. Go ahead.
Luka is an unbelievable shooter. Austin Reeves is coming to his powers. But the one dynamic that is just you don't know. You know, and you're hoping it doesn't happen. And if it does, or when it does happen, you have no answer for it. You know Luka can happen. We know AR is putting it together. But LeBron James is something you expect. And when it doesn't come the way you think it is, if we're talking about the opposing team, you're like, okay, we were able to get by that. But if it starts to happen, you have no answer for it. And what we witnessed against Philadelphia is they had no answer for that guy. We have an answer for Luka. We have an answer for AR. But we don't have an answer for that guy. And even Denver knows if that guy is on, if he's on, and he's good for 25, there's no way we can beat the Lakers if LeBron is good for 25. That's my end of it. I'm done. You can have it, your boy.
Thank you. About time. You know what? Once again, I do not want to watch a team where LeBron is the third or fourth option. I don't care. It's not that he's not a good player or anything like that compared to NBA standards. Compared to GOAT standards, LeBron is not. And if this was LeBron and we had to measure LeBron on this season, there is no way I'm calling him a GOAT of anything at this point in time. Okay. You want to harp on LeBron? Fine. You know what? What I'll tell you is that LeBron is the third leading scorer on his team. Okay. I'm used to watching LeBron James basically lead his team in three statistical categories: points, rebounds, and assists. Statistically, for a career, LeBron has always been either one or two in each one of those statistical categories on damn near every team he's played on except this one. This year, LeBron is number 3 in points. Okay, by the way, he's only played 7 games. He's played 7 games. He's number 3 in points. He's only 2 points ahead of Rui Hachimura, for Christ's sakes. There's only 2 points separating him and Rui Hachimura. There's only 1 point separating him and basically DA. All right. So before you talk about three-headed monster, DA basically averages 1 point less, basically. And by the way, LeBron James in those 7 games averages more minutes than DA. So basically, when you look at a point efficiency, you know what? DA has a better point efficiency than LeBron James. Never mind that, because obviously statistics don't work for you. You know what? Let's just go to optics. Okay.
Why are we even saying DA and LeBron in the same sentence anyway? But go ahead.
The reason why we're saying DA and LeBron in the same sentence is because that is what LeBron has regressed to at this point.
You might as well put Joakim Noah in that sentence.
Well, you know what? That's what he regressed to. If he was on the team, he'd probably get more rebounds than LeBron at this point in time. Second of all, is that you know what?
Slap in the face there.
Well, look, you know what? That's why I said it's time to just leave. You know what? When I'm looking at the Lakers and when we talk about the GOAT conversation, Michael Jordan knew it was time for Michael Jordan to leave because, you know, Michael Jordan was looking up and he was saying, I can't be the third option on the team. I can't.
No,
like you
I
know
think
what?
Kwame Brown was blocking his shot.
Okay, well, last night Joel Embiid was blocking LeBron's shot too. By the way,
it's Joel Embiid.
Okay, but before we talk about it, Joel Embiid has a 3-inch vertical at this point in his career. Okay,
that's ridiculous.
Joel Embiid can barely jump. Did you watch him? Okay, Joel Embiid has had more surgeries than Kardashian's mom, than Kris Jenner, for Christ's sakes. Okay, and we're talking about Joel Embiid, who, mind you, look, I'm not knocking him. It is what it is. You know, obviously he's taking a beating. He's a battleship, but he's a shell of himself from an athletic standpoint, and he was tossing LeBron's shot. You know how painful it is to watch your guy go into the lane, can barely make a layup because he can't jump, and watch his shot get swatted to half court? Like, this is embarrassing. You know what? We're bragging on the fact that LeBron had 29. There was once upon a time LeBron having 29 was called average. There was once upon a time LeBron having 29 was called a Tuesday, right? Now we're like, LeBron had 29 and we should celebrate. So we went from basically celebrating LeBron getting 50 or 60.
We didn't go from anything.
Well, we just did. You're like, yeah, 29 and he's a player of the game.
That's correct. Because this is the LeBron is the inverted curve. Normally curves, right? Curves don't happen. LeBron is an inverted curve. He should be going this way, but he's not. Are you saying he's going back
up? Are you saying he's going up?
No, we invert the curve because it's this way. He's an inverted curve. LeBron is actually playing right now. I told you, and I'm saying it again. Before it's said and done, he'll be back to 20, if not 21 points a game.
Stop.
6 rebounds and 5 assists a game.
No
question about it.
Stop.
No question about it. Why do you say that's impossible?
The reason why is because if you just look at just shots per game, okay? Just shots per game, okay? LeBron is not, like, the odds of LeBron being another hitting consecutive nights, shooting 6-7 threes in a night, okay? I'll take the under on him averaging 6 threes a night made, okay? 90% of the time. I'm not taking LeBron to basically facilitate that number. Second of all is that your primary scoring option is Luka. Your second option is AR. Your bailout option is Rui in the corner. DA is your interior post, you know what, primary option, or your roll to the basket option. LeBron at this point in time is what? Like, you know what? Like, I'm just going to facilitate it all, which means that he's not a primary scoring threat, which means you don't really need him to get 20. You know what? You can live with LeBron basically averaging 16, which for anybody else is okay. But for LeBron, because the standard is Mount Olympus, you know what? Nothing else compares. It's either LeBron is going to be playing Mount Olympus or not playing for me.
Here's my problem with that.
What's your problem with that?
At some point in time,
Superman gets old.
Mount Olympus becomes eclipsed by Mount McKinley.
No, Mount Olympus is where the gods are. No, Mount Olympus. God, we passed Mount Everest and all that other stuff. No eclipsing.
But you don't. If you're on Mount Olympus, and he is, you don't go below Mount Olympus. Everyone else has to get up to Mount Olympus. No one else is at Mount Olympus, so anything he does is still Mount Olympus because no one else is there.
No, it's not.
How's that possible?
The reason why is because you know what?
He's 12 for 17 and 4 for 6. What are you talking about,
down,
son?
Like, you can be at the top of the mountain and start coming down. Like, you know what? Like, yeah, people are going to look at you for where you are currently. And where he's at currently right now is a crafty, wily vet. Okay?
I agree.
Look,
no argument.
That's what he is. He's a crafty, wily vet. LeBron James is now become John Sally.
I'm not going to go with that. That's kind of facetious, but go ahead.
I know it's painful. I get it.
It's facetious.
You know what?
You're being facetious.
No, I'm
yes, you
okay.
Are.
Well,
because you're adding like there's something he's doing to get in the cracks, and we're forgetting about the body of work to get to where he is.
I'm judging him on the merits of this season. I'm judging him on the merits of this season.
How about this? How about if I say this? How about if I just say this? Let's take LeBron out of this. What if I said to you that many years past, there's a guy that is on Mount Olympus, and he was on Mount Olympus, and he was dealing with back issues and all kinds of problems with his joints. And if a player that's going on that team, that he doesn't die, and this we're talking about Boston, and I shouldn't be coy about it, but just say Len Bias doesn't have the unforeseen misfortune of passing away. Okay. And he does join the Celtics, and Larry Bird goes from power forward to 2 guard with all the back problems and everything else.
Okay.
He was not the same guy before Bias. Would he now become something crafty, or would he be better as a result of Len Bias?
He'd be the number 2 scoring option from the number 1 scoring option.
But before Bias, he was aging and deteriorating. Suddenly, now with Bias, he's becoming...
He played 9 more seasons after Len Bias would have been drafted. And it's not like he just suddenly stopped playing. Like, he still played but no one by any stretch of the imagination in his own era, no one was calling Larry Legend the GOAT, by the way. Larry Legend wasn't even calling himself the GOAT. You know what?
Okay.
LeBron James is if LeBron James is going to be the standard bearer, right?
Because MJ at some point in time, no problem.
At some point in time, what are we saying? Like, okay, like, don't, for the record, a post-prime LeBron James is still better than 60%, 70% of the league. I'm unrefutable. We can agree on that. All right?
We agree.
However, okay, for LeBron James, comparing LeBron James versus LeBron James stats, my eyes, the optics of it as well too. This version of LeBron James is the version of LeBron James I don't want to see. The reason why is because I can find other guys to give me 16 and 4, 16
like Dylan
and 5.
Brooks. Okay, fine. Dylan Brooks. Okay,
I can find 16 and 5. What I couldn't find was 6'8", 260, 27, 9 and 8.5. You know what? With a block. You know what? And the intimidating force on defense. Did you watch LeBron James stand in front of Tyrone Maxey for all of 1.1 seconds? Maxey looked at LeBron, switched on LeBron. Since when are we playing target LeBron James? That's how you know it's time to go. When you play target LeBron James on defense, it is time for you to go. No one in their right mind in LeBron's prime targeted him on defense. Nobody switched to get LeBron on them.
No one's guarding Tyrese Maxey, by the way. So let's stop there. No one's guarding Tyrese Maxey.
At the end of the day, no one is switching to get on LeBron James.
No one's guarding Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, but nobody's switching. That's not the point. They're switching to get the mismatch on LeBron James.
I can see, hey, you switched Curry on to LeBron James on an offensive
No, back in the days, you did not switch Curry onto LeBron James. You wanted everybody and their mom to avoid LeBron James having to guard them. Like, that was the one guy you were like, nah, I don't want. I'll take J.R. Smith.
Luka was 31 points last night. He was 9 for 24. I want to just read you some numbers on why I say LeBron James. Sorry. 9 for 19, 10 for 24, 14 for 28, 9 for 22, 15 for 26, 9 for 24. Those are the number of times Luka is hoisting it up. I mean, he is hoisting it up. LeBron was 10, 12. You understand how efficient he was? I'm telling you, what he's figuring out is
he also had 6 threes, Pop. He had 6 threes. He caught fire.
He's going to be open, and he's going to make that shot.
Oh God,
he's going to be open. He's going to make that shot.
So now we have LeBron. The new version of LeBron is now a spot up 3-point specialist. That's what LeBron is now.
The LeBron is anything to get me 25. Crafty and wild veteran. Anything to get me 25. Anything to get me 25. You just called him crafty and wild. I give you crafty and wild, and then you say stop it. Why?
Because crafty and wily doesn't say vet. It doesn't say goat.
What?
It says crafty and wily does not say he's a crafty wily player, but he's a goat. No, it doesn't jive. Wow. It doesn't jive. By the way, what is LeBron playing for? What is he playing for? You know what? I would argue that if they got a championship this year, you know what? If the Lakers actually won a championship this year, you know what would happen? I think that this is the first time a player would get a championship, and you know what? That ring would actually hurt and tarnish his legacy as the GOAT. I really do, because all the Jordan naysayers would say, all the Jordan naysayers. No, I'm telling you, all the Jordan people would say, Michael Jordan never was a bandwagon guy on his own team and got a ring.
It wasn't.
They would say Magic Johnson was never a bandwagon guy and got a ring.
What? How dare
they would say
you call
Kobe
LeBron James
after Shaq was never a bandwagon guy.
How are you calling LeBron James a bandwagon?
Because
how do you do that?
The third scoring option on the team, maybe even by the time the playoffs start, the fourth option or the fourth statistically highest rated player on the team isn't the A side anymore. It's not.
Wow.
So Pop, I love him. You know what? I think LeBron is you know what, a once in a lifetime talent, but it's time just leave. I stand on that.
You keep standing on that. I'm just going to tell you this much: that the next game, keep standing on that. The next game is against the Spurs against tomorrow night. Let's say LeBron. What's the over under that LeBron scores 20 against the Spurs?
I'll take under all day. Mike, do you hear this? Mike, you got to be here. Mike,
I'm here.
Over under LeBron gets 20 tomorrow against the Spurs.
Under. Second of all,
you're taking me over.
Jonathan,
over. I think he's gonna have. I think he's gonna have 20 in the first half.
If the Lakers win a championship, and LeBron's not an All-Star, or at least All NBA, then it goes against him. It doesn't go for him.
Thank you. I agree with that. And at this point right now, Mike, is LeBron a top 10 player? No, is LeBron a top 10 player in the West right now?
No.
Okay.
No.
Michael, at this point, has LeBron played a full body of games in the West at this point?
7 games. I think he's averaging 17 points. No.
Averaging 14.
17.
No, 16.
Okay, well, 16. You're going to say 16. I say 17. Fine, whatever. 16.5.
Yeah.
He's only 8 points.
DA came to the team averaging 16 and 10, and they paid him $8 million.
No rings. Anyway, never mind. I digress. I'm done with this subject. I said my piece. I'm taking LeBron. You can have whatever you have, and your brother can have whatever you have. But our fans and our subscribers know I'm telling them the truth. If you're listening to Sports Talk at John and John, subscribe to our channel. Send us a comment with regard to my discussion about the GOAT. I know we're going to have a lot of people who are going to push back against that. But LeBron, as a bandwagon, is absolutely heresy. That's heresy.
Watching LeBron right now makes me realize just how good Michael Jordan really was.
Wow. Okay, you know what?
That's what's happening.
Shut his mic off. Michael, Shut his mic off. Mute him.
What?
Mute him. Mute him. Michael,
I'm starting to feel like I'm on the wrong side of this argument. You know what I'm saying?
Michael, mute him.
Like,
Michael,
I'm not. Look,
Michael,
man.
Mute your brother.
The guy could barely jog up half court at this point in time, man. You know what?
Wow.
Nah,
Wow. Name me anyone over 40 that you think could score 40 could score 20 points a season in NBA. Anyone
what happened?
Name me anybody you think could score 20 points a game, 20 points a game in the NBA at
average 20 points a game.
Could average it. Yeah.
Nobody. That's why they're all home.
No, that's why there's one guy who can, and that's why he's the GOAT.
He had one game against one of the worst perimeter 3-point guarding teams where he basically shot it miraculously. He made 6 threes, and we're touting it like it's the game of the decade. We're touting
the fact that Luka took 24 shots.
Luka can take 40 shots if he wants to. You know why? Because it's his team. LeBron used to hoist him up when it was his team. Now LeBron is basically playing, you know what? He's playing third chair. And you know what? DA is looking at LeBron like right now saying, hey, man, you know, this old guy is taking my shots, man. You know what? And pretty soon, Rudy's going to be like, yo, you know what?
Wow.
I was open for that corner 3, bro. You know what I mean? Like, dish it.
You were open for that corner 3, and you got the ball, and that's why we beat Toronto, because you were open for the corner 3. I passed you the ball, and you made it. So thank you for that. I'll slide right in on that.
You mean the game where he just basically, you know what? He had 12 assists?
I was open for a corner 3, and I got the ball, and I made the shot.
The 12 assist game.
I'll slide right in there. Because Luka's not making that pass.
Oh, man, I had 8 points, but I had 12 assists. I just deferred to everybody. Like, you know what?
No, I didn't defer. I made the right play.
You know, well, the right play would have been if you'd actually hit like 3 or 4 of the 17 that you missed. Like
that would have been made a shot. That's not the right play. It just didn't go in. It's not like it's a wrong play.
You wouldn't have been in a position if you'd have hit the shots. Look, you can't be the prop.
You sound like a LeBron hater. You know,
because you know what, man?
I've seen you.
The reason why is because we're getting to a point right now where LBJ, honestly, you've gotten everything you've wanted out of the game. You've gotten everything you've wanted out of the game. You know what? You've gotten. You know what? You lead the whole NBA in the history of NBA in points. You're the points leader. You know what? You got 4 rings. You got MVPs. You never had a DPOY. I get it.
I didn't think I'd ever call you Ron Parker, but you're Ron Parker.
Nah, man.
You got to play with your son.
I've heard him. Yeah. He's. You got to play with your son. You've accomplished everything and then some. At this point in time, you're being the one thing that I can't stand. He's coming across, you know what, as, okay, LeBron, I get it. You know what? I would have preferred if you'd have just announced your retirement, declared this the farewell tour, let us send you out like a champ. Because if this version of LeBron, if we're looking at this version of LeBron right now, you know what? He hasn't had a farewell tour, which means he comes back. So if he comes back next year, that ultimately means that he's in worse shape than he is this year, which means I got to watch LeBron. It's like watching Paul Pierce's last year. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're comparing Paul Pierce to LeBron James now, right?
It was bad.
Is that what
it was bad? You remember Shaq on the Celtics? Shaq was setting screens. I was like, what are you doing? You're comparing
Shaq to LeBron James.
You remember T-Mac? T-Mac's last days?
You're comparing T-Mac to LeBron James now. Is that what you're doing, T-Mac?
Well, these are all players. Vince Carter. We looked at Vince Carter. He used to jump and dunk on people. Vince Carter's barely now. He can't dunk on a fast break hardly. He's laying it up. No, I don't want to see Vince Carter layups. I want to see Vince Carter dunk.
To LeBron. No. You want to see something that was the past. And
what
you can't
mean?
move to the future. Yeah, you're stuck.
No. If you can't do what you did in the past, then maybe it's time for you not to have a future.
No, you're stuck. You just say it.
What do you mean I'm stuck?
I have an image in my head, and this image in my head can't change. I can't change this image. I'm stuck with it, Dad. Like, hey, Dad, I remember when you had a Jerry curl, and I keep seeing you with a Jerry curl, Dad.
No, I don't see you with a Jerry curl. I promise you. I swear, I don't. And those are images we don't see anymore. I promise you. I swear. I guarantee
You're
it.
stuck with that. You're stuck with that wet pillow. You are.
No.
You're stuck with it, son. And you won't let go. Let it go. Why can't you just move to the next phase Okay, how about the next phase of a guy's development? How about we do that?
Did you mention development and LeBron James in the same sentence?
Right. Yes, I did.
What are we developing?
The next phase.
The next phase should be retirement.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you telling me?
Usain Bolt doesn't run the 100 anymore. He now anchors the 4x100. That's the next phase of his development.
No.
Oh,
no.
That's ridiculous.
First and foremost, like Usain Bolt isn't the fastest man in the world. Do I want to see him compete against now? You know what? I don't know, like old
but
people.
He's not competing in the 100. He's running the relay.
Oh, yeah, because you got three other. You got three other guys that are faster than everybody else.
That's the whole point. But that's the whole point. But that's the point. The point is,
but it's not to me. To me, it's still like, you know what? Like you're the slow guy.
The point to me is Usain Bolt is now evolved.
He didn't evolve. He got carried.
He's running.
He got carried. You know what?
Wow.
Like here's how you answer the question. Is there somebody right now that is playing basketball, the game of basketball, right? That can do what LeBron James can do better than LeBron James right now? Is there? Yes or no?
Yeah. There were people who could do it when he was playing.
Then guess what? Then therefore he is no longer the GOAT, right? Okay. So now I get to evaluate him as a non-GOAT player. Okay.
So there's people
and I don't want to evaluate LeBron James as a non-GOAT player. I want to remember LeBron James as the GOAT. Right?
What makes you think you're going to forget what he's doing? You're acting like, I'm going to forget it. Like this season, I'm going to forget the last 18. I'm going to forget the last 20 seasons because
the more games I see him basically play like this, I'm
stuck in the past.
Oh, this looks bad.
I'm stuck in the past. I'm stuck in the past. I'm stuck in the past. I'm stuck in the past.
Okay, then all right, then fine. You want me to evaluate LeBron James like I would evaluate anybody else in the NBA?
Against LeBron James. You
want me to treat him like, okay, so this is interesting. Right. So you want me to treat LeBron James like any other player in the league?
No. Okay. Against LeBron James.
I can do that. Then you know what? Here, at this point in time, you know what? I'm telling you right now, hey, sub this guy out, this guy, a sixth man off the bench, because you know what? I believe that the Lakers have a better chance with someone else in that role, maybe Marcus Smart starting, especially on the defensive end. LeBron can be sixth man now. That's if you want an honest evaluation, the Lakers would be better off if Marcus Smart was actually in the starting rotation and LeBron James came off the bench. That's why I don't want to see LeBron James in this position right now. That's why I'm just pleased.
That's
Mike,
why.
Did you hear me?
The Shark's not going to comment on that.
I heard you.
Okay.
He don't believe it because he doesn't believe it.
Is there somebody else on the team that could get you 15 a game?
Yes. Jake LaRavia.
Then LeBron, go to the bench.
Yeah.
Go to the bench. Go to the bench. Go to the bench. Go to the bench.
Wow.
But but that's the problem. Like if you say LeBron James go to the bench, like how will we feel watching LeBron James come off the bench? How will we feel?
But we're talking about someone at the bench who is not productive.
Thank you. That's my point. Like his performance.
If he wasn't able to play, what makes you think that he wouldn't be on the bench?
They still wouldn't put him on the bench.
If he wasn't able to play, what makes you think that he would be playing?
Because he's not on the bench right now, and the guys that are subbing out for him are better than him now.
I didn't say that. If he wasn't capable of playing, why do you think he would be playing? Why do you think he wouldn't be on the bench?
Because of who he is and what he represents to the franchise of the basketball.
So what you're... Go ahead, Michael.
It's no look. Let's not act like we don't make special favors for LeBron James. Like the biggest special favor in the world is Bronny, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's be clear. Like you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like LeBron James is so important to basketball that basically we allowed, you know what?
Wow.
We allowed his offspring, his son, to basically take up a roster spot for the Los Angeles Lakers, you know what, and have a special moment of him playing with his father on the same court at the same time. That's how special LeBron James is to this game of basketball. If LeBron James played like this guy that's on the court right now for his entire career, you know what?
Oh my God!
There was no way Bronny would have been able to basically play with the Lakers. Am I being objective?
I don't know where this venom is coming, but it's like
it's
visceral,
not venom.
man.
It's truth.
It's not truth. It's what you want to see. You're stuck with an image of something that you can't move past. You can't go past. Well,
that's the
if
point.
He can't get, well, that's not the point. The point is everyone else has to move up, and what you're seeing is Austin Reeves has moved up. You don't. You don't want to get credit.
No.
Moved up.
Once you start to regress and move down, now there's a problem. Let's think about it like Ben Simmons. The minute he wasn't Ben Simmons anymore, nobody wanted him. It was like, you gotta go.
Wait, no. Wait a minute. No, we're not. You're not saying Ben Simmons.
That's how you know it's time to go. When you compare LeBron James situation to Ben Simmons, it's time to go. It's time to go.
We're not doing a Ben. This is not a Ben Simmons reference. Where did Ben? And by the way, where did that come from? Who brings up Ben Simmons in the LeBron discussion?
Look, man. Look, the difference between LeBron James and Ben Simmons is Ben Simmons coming off the bench was like acceptable.
The sun and Pluto.
LeBron James coming off the bench is not acceptable. LeBron James coming off the bench is not acceptable. Yeah, like and the moral of the story is that yeah, we can make that comparison because we're simply saying that, you know what, we don't refute if LeBron can still play the game of basketball. No one's refuting that.
Tomorrow.
Okay, no one's refuting LeBron can play the game of basketball. What we're refuting is LeBron James is not playing at an all-star level at this point in time.
I'm okay with that. But
so I don't want to see a non-all-star version of LeBron James.
No. I'm okay because that means that the level of play of the NBA has risen to such an extent.
No, that's the problem. His level has gone down so much. I don't want to see.
That's not true.
Oh, Pop.
That's not true. Come on, Victor Wembanyama. There's only so many spots. Right now, Şengün, Victor Wembanyama. There's some players right now that should get their flowers.
I was going to go buy the new LeBrons. I'm about to go buy a pair of Jordan Retros tomorrow, Mike. Yo, you know what? That's it, man.
He scores 20 tomorrow.
I can't do it.
He scores 20 tomorrow. You, no inhaler. And he scores 20 tomorrow. You, hat to the back, no hat at all. Tomorrow.
And I'll tell you what. You know what? When he doesn't score 20 points, you know what? I need a case.
I'll go Rogaine.
No.
I go Rogaine.
You don't get to dictate terms to me. You know, like no. You don't dictate terms to me.
Little peek right here.
No. Oh, we're not. No. Okay. You know what? I'm thinking a bottle of McCullum's, 16 years. Should be good enough, right? That seems fair.
Hell no. I'll get you a tie-dye shirt, but you won't get no McCullum's. Yeah, you won't be getting McCallum 16. That's
McCallum. Yeah, let's go.
No, you'll get McCullum's, but you won't be getting McCallum's. You'll get McCullum's. I got some McCullum's in the backyard. Yeah. I'll get you some McCullum's. It won't be McCallum's. No McCallum's. I'll get you some McCullum's.
Yeah, with your Phillip Rivers jersey.
Hey, listen. I say it. I believe it. I think the King gets us 20 tomorrow. You guys can talk about it what you want. I'm easy to see him scoring 20. I could see him scoring 20 in the first half.
Whatever. Stop.
I think he goes to the halftime. He goes in halftime with at least 16.
I think they bring out all the Ben Gain icy hot. Yeah, right.
Wow.
Get him out of here.
And on that note, we are closing this segment because my sons don't seem to agree eye and eye with me on something which does not seem unusual for this generation. I want to thank you for listening to Sports Talk with John and John. Please subscribe and subscribe to our podcast. Listeners, send us comments. Hey, where are the comments? We got smoke on our Indy last week. I was right. Indy, over. By the way, Chiefs over too. But hey, it is what it is. Thank you for listening. God bless.
Peace.
Peace.